Hi, I'm Greg Krehbiel, president of the Krehbiel Group, and I've created a set of videos to help people understand CDPs. I hope this is helpful. So a CDP is a customer data platform. In this series of videos, I'm going to explain what they are and why you might need one. So the first question is, what is a CDP? What's the problem a CDP is trying to solve? And essentially, marketers are inundated with information. If you think of all the things your customers are telling you every day about their habits and their preferences, they're clicking on things, they're viewing things, they're spending time on a page, they have favorite topics. It goes on and on. There's this wealth of information that customers are essentially throwing at you all the time. And frequently, that data is in silos where one system doesn't communicate with another system. And often there's very little analysis of all this information. And most marketers are overwhelmed with the idea of digging into it. So let me give you a simple example of a data silo. Let's say I have a magazine that customers can read in print or after logging in on my website. And let's make this very simple and say there are only two systems, my fulfillment system and my paywall. Now, let's think of a question I might want to ask about my subscribers. How about this? What level of activity, that is logins and page views, is associated with customers who renew versus customers who do not renew? Which one of those systems answers that question? Well, neither one of them does. That's what a CDP is for. You import your data from your fulfillment system and from your paywall, and then you can easily run a report that shows you exactly that information. The same concept applies to click and open data from your email service provider, or even to in-store activity, like data from your point of sale system. Also, once you have all this data in your CDP, you can use it to enrich what you do in all your other systems. As a very simple example, you can send an email advertising your latest sweater to people who have recently viewed articles about sweaters on your website. So what distinguishes a CDP is the effort to convert unknown visitors to known visitors. A DMP, a data management platform, also collects data on visitors and aggregates data from multiple sources, but it doesn't identify the individual. It's designed for advertising, and it aims to put people into audiences, anonymously into audiences. A CDP can also create audiences, but on top of that, it can manage something like a paywall or tell Joe specifically, that it's time for Joe to renew at the rate that's appropriate for Joe. See, that's focusing on the individual customer. That's not something that a DMP does. And while a CDP can collect information on what web pages people view, it's not primarily an analytics package. Some CDPs have built-in analytics, but often a CDP writes to and reads from an external analytics package. In summary, a CDP allows you to collect all your customer information into a single customer view, and it allows you to convert unknown visitors to known visitors, which then allows you to create personalized communications with them. By looking at customer data, at customer behavior, you can build audiences based on shared attributes, and then you can orchestrate campaigns in other systems. Let me walk through one quick example to show you how this can work. I have a friend who runs a store that sells home brewing supplies. Let's imagine that she had a CDP and that she connected her CDP to her point of sale system, her email system, and her website. Okay. The point of sale system knows that I'm a regular customer and that system has my purchase history. The email system knows that I get their promotions and I have a login on the website. I recently purchased an iPad and I've never been to their website on my iPad. So that device is an unknown anonymous user on that website. But once I log in, that iPad now becomes a known user, and the CDP merges all the data on me. It says, okay, this iPad is associated with me. It knows that I tend to purchase English style hops, so it shows me an ad for a new variety of English style hops. It also knows that people who purchase English style hops often purchase a particular style of yeast. So the CDP connects to the ESP, the email service provider, and triggers an email with best practices on brewing English ales, which also has an ad for that style of yeast that people who brew English style ales would like to use. So the CDP has converted me from an unknown visitor to a known visitor and has orchestrated personalized communication on the website and through email because it has all that data in one place. So this is the first video, just an introduction. Please, if you like it, please watch the rest. And if you need anything, need any help with about a CDP, please give me a call.